Welcome to News Update. My name is Cebel Nadosia. In the news, Cabinet reshuffle. President Tinubu sacks 5 ministers, nominates 7 new ones. Senate calls for national summit over out-of-school children. Reps to investigate frequent national grid collapse. Akwa Ibom governor announces 80,000 minimum wage. Those are some of the headlines. Alright, let's bring you up to speed with the latest around Nigeria. As the much-awaited cabinet reshuffle of President Bola Tinubu began on Wednesday, with the sacking of 5 ministers and the nomination of 7 new ones for Senate confirmation. The president also reassigned 10 ministers to new ministerial portfolios and appointed 7 new ministers for Senate confirmation. President Tinubu nominated Bianca Odumegu Ojukwu as the Minister of State Foreign Affairs, while Nentawe Yowatda as the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction, officially bringing an end to the tenure of suspended Beta Edu. The president also nominated Megari Dingyadi as the Minister of Labor and Employment, Jumoke Uduwole as the Minister of Industry, Edie Meha as Minister for the newly created Livestock Development Ministry, Yusuf Atta as the Minister of State, Housing and Urban Development, with Shoaibu Ahmed as Minister of State Education. The president sacked Uju Ken Ohanenye as Minister of Women Affairs, Lola Adejan as Minister of Tourism, Tahira Maman as Minister of Education, Abdullahi Gwazo as Minister of State, Housing and Urban Development, and Jamila Ibrahim as Minister of Youth Development. The president appreciated the outgoing members of the Federal Executive Council for their service to the nation, while wishing them the best in their future endeavors. He then charged the newly appointed ministers as well as their reassigned colleagues to see their appointment as a call to serve the nation. In a bid to significantly resolve the syndrome of out-of-school children, the Senate has called for a national summit after briefings with President Bola Tinubu. This resolution was taken during plenary after the submission of report of the Committee on Education, Basic and Secondary, on the compelling need to tackle the challenge of out-of-school children in Nigeria. The chairman of the committee, Senator Usman Lawal Adamu, representing Kaduna Central, disclosed that over 2 million out-of-school children have been enrolled in the last 1 year through the collective efforts of the agencies of the ministry working on out-of-school children education. In a robust debate by over 20 lawmakers, the out-of-school children menace was identified as a time bomb, demanding solutions that transcend that of the federal government alone. Meanwhile, the House of Representatives has directed its committee in power to investigate the frequent national grid collapses and provide a report within 3 weeks. This decision followed a motion of urgent national importance raised by Honorable Monso Mano Soro Bauchi PDP during the plenary session. In his motion, Honorable Soro expressed deep concern over the persistent grid failures which have plunged the entire country into blackout, worsening the economic challenges already faced by Nigerians. He stressed that a stable power supply is essential for driving economic growth and development in any nation. Now let's take you to Akwa Ibom, where the state governor, Hasto Umo Ener, has announced that the state government will pay a new minimum wage of 80,000 naira for all state government employees. This is contained in a press release signed by the Commissioner for Information, Amy Emelbong, on Wednesday. To ensure a smooth rollout of this policy, the governor has also constituted an implementation committee, which has been given 1 month to deliver its report on how the wage increase will be executed. This comes 3 months after President Bola Tinubu approved an increase in the minimum wage for Nigerian workers from 30,000 naira to 70,000 naira. However, the implementation across states has been gradual, with some still yet to adopt the new minimum wage. While a number of states have pledged to meet the 70,000 naira minimum wage, others have gone further, committing to pay amounts higher than the federal mandate. And that's it on news updates. A recap before we go. Akwa Ibom State Governor has announced that the state government will pay a new minimum wage of 80,000 naira for all state government employees. The House of Representatives has directed its Committee on Power to investigate the frequent national grid collapses and provide a report within 3 weeks. We also told you that the much-awaited cabinet reshuffle of President Bola Tinubu began on Wednesday, with the sacking of 5 ministers and the nomination of 7 new ones. And that's where we'll close shop on this edition of News Update. You can tune in later again for more. Thank you so much for your time. My name is Cebel Nadosie. Do enjoy the rest of your day.